Ladies and gentlemen, you're in the mix with Geraldo Kickin Roman.
me. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I think it's time I start feeling bitchy. I've been too nice, too long. Yep, it's definitely time I get nasty. Yep, it's definitely time I get nasty. Oh yeah, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Geraldo Kickin Roman here at the Music Workshop, making it happen Sundays 5 to 9. Geraldo, what's up, dude?
Thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate it.
It's a blessing. It's a pleasure. We want to try to give a chance to expose many of Chicago talent throughout the world. Those that are humble enough to come here and check out what we have going and want to play their music out there and what they have going. I mean, hey, bro, this is the spot.
I appreciate it, man. You have a great setup.
Thank you. What do you think about here? I mean, how was your experience so far?
It's beautiful, man. I love the way you have it set up. I love the fact that, you have all the equipment that's necessary to get things rolling. Nobody needs to bring anything. I thought I didn't have I brought my laptop. You were like, you don't need your laptop. You only need music. So I was really excited about that. I mean, no, you really have a wonderful setup here, man.
Thank you. We try. Again, it's Global Music DJs. We are a group of guys that are passionate about the music and what we do. It's not about making the dollar. I mean, we all need the dollar to survive, but we like what we do, man. Sacrificially, Sundays, this is what we're doing. This is the place to be at. Not knocking any other show that's out there right now.
Right.
Because even if you don't want to see my show today, you go on YouTube and see it.
See the
It'll
videos,
be recorded. As long as your stuff isn't copyright protected, your video will be up there. You'll always be able to check us out. Now we got a Thursday show with Louis Lou. Not to bash anybody, we love Louis Lou. He's a brother. Louis Lou is, so you guys know, Louis Lou is completely blind. And he's got no sight, and the brother can bang the decks. He's out there doing tricks and quarter beats and pop, 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 pop,
Yeah.
And some of these guys are like, wow, how does he do that? And that's one of the brothers that we have. He streams out of Allentown, Pennsylvania. Anyways, how did I take away this interview? This is supposed to be on you. What the hell happened here? Geraldo,
no, man.
That mix in there was fire. It was very... It's very awesome, dude.
Thanks, bro. I had a couple of hiccups, but I think that normally happens when it's live.
When it's live.
Yeah.
What inspired you to go that route? Can you tell us?
Well, you mean the music I selected for tonight?
Yeah.
Strangely enough, I've always loved house music. Freestyle was always my first passion. I love house. And the last couple of months, I've been playing a lot of soulful stuff, which it's kind of a whole new genre of music for me.
Yeah, I've been giving you crap just for the hell of it.
I know, no. Yeah, it's taken me a little bit out of my element. But I've been wanting to play a house music mix that kind of has a lot of the old '80s, but kind of remixed. And I don't know if you noticed, some of these songs that I played tonight were obviously remixes. So I wanted to kind of have that old Chicago style mix going on tonight, but with a little bit of, the current pop that's going on.
It's hard to completely just leave the whole classic house era with the newer stuff. Nothing against the newer stuff, but when the other stuff is remixed, for some reason the element fits so well. I mean, it just... Oh my God, I remember that. Hey, what version is that? I don't have that.
Right.
Did he make that? By the way, are you doing any producing, or have you not gotten into that
no,
element?
you know me. I got my real estate business, which is my primary source of what I do. I really mix for the passion. I just love to do it. It was always a first love for me. And Willie Rodriguez, Luis Fuego, and a few other guys were the ones that introduced me about 5 years ago to mixing again.
Did you say Luis Fuego?
I said Luis Fuego, man. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that tonight.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But no, he was one that really helped me out, man. A great deal with getting music, because when you get rid of everything, this.
Yeah.
To get jump started again is very difficult. When you're talking about, because I'm thinking, how am I going to get vinyl records all over again, and where do you start? And one of the reasons why I got back into mixing was because everything was digital. And I knew that it was going to be very easy with the help of, many that reached out to me to get the music and get started. So that's really why I'm using a controller. I love to go back to vinyl, but I don't really have a necessity to go to it because I don't do it enough. I put out a mix once a month. Sometimes I'll throw a bonus mix out there in SoundCloud, but I try to mix as much as I can when I got free time. Business, married, 4 kids. Too much going on in between the music, but
yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah. When I got back into it again, all this talk about Serato, I didn't know what the hell that was. But when I found out that I can actually simulate a track on a computer, any track,
Right.
that's interesting.
Absolutely.
How, and then I tried it and I bought it. DJ Money always hits the wall first. Didn't know how to install it. It didn't work for me. I was stressed out. I had everything backwards, dude. I had the wires on backwards, duh. But I was watching a YouTube tutorial and I saw the chick and I'm like, wait a minute, that wire, oh, that's where that goes.
Right.
And next thing you know, I was able to play my Spanish on vinyl now.
Yeah.
My bachatas, my rap, I was like, wow, like, man. And I don't have to buy these records. Yeah. So I got into Serato for a while and I kind of dumped Tractor, which was on a controller. But realistically, man, versatility, that's the key for me. I like to stay on all of that.
Right.
What's your weapon of choice? The controller, basically?
Yeah, because I haven't really used anything else. Like I told you, I've been doing this and heavily probably the last year and a half. But I started about 5 years ago. I started picking it up. And it wasn't all the time. Every other week, I started playing whenever I had time. And a controller because it's simple for me. The ability to start storing vinyl again and all that, so controller, downloading MP3 file, it's the easy route for me.
Right.
Because it's really about time for me. So it's what works best for me right now. But I have like on the PB&J Mix Show, and one day I'd love to do it here, is to be able to get back on the vinyl and do it maybe off of Serato. But, I'd like to have that opportunity, hopefully.
Yeah, you truly, we got it here. We just swapped out a 1200s. People don't get upset. 1200s will always be the main turntable, but due to a complication with the turntables that I ordered, we ended up getting some Pioneers as loaners. And wow, those Pioneers.
Nice, huh?
Man, I hate to say it, people, I'm going to tell you, they've got more torque than the 1200s. And it makes things easier because you don't have to throw the record.
Throw the record, yeah.
It just takes it away. Yeah. And Trentino had mentioned to me when he was here that they do have more power. And I'm in love with them things. I'm going to enjoy them. Whichever the case, we still have 1200s. We got everything here, as you can see.
No, very wonderful.
So I try to make it comforting for every DJ to come in here and transition. Every now and then we have to swap things around. It happens. Right. But, we want the show to go on.
No, it's a wonderful setup, man.
And I see you were DJing and you stopped and you came back. At what age or how many years back did you when did you start DJing, basically?
I started around the age of 14, back in the early 80s. And I, after school, the drill. After school, run right to the basement, play music for, 6, 7, 8 hours till your parents kick you off.
What were you mixing on? What did you start off on?
On 1200s. I was mixing 1200s, doing vinyl.
That was brat. He's a spoiled brat.
Okay? Yeah, 1200.
Well, we had non-name brand turntables with coins and tape. This brother had 1200s.
Actually, they weren't mine, man. It was a very good friend of mine. Yeah, it was a good friend of mine that had 1200s.
Yeah. But anyways, that's awesome. I don't want to get, again, this is your interview. I don't want to take it. But here, you started on 1200s. Who were your influences back then?
Oh, man.
Who inspired you?
I don't know if you guys know, but back in the early days, in the 80s, there was a music mix production called Kashmir Productions. It was Angel Pena and what's his name? Rivera. I can't think of his first name right now. But Angel Pena, who owned Kashmir Productions, and they did a lot of stuff in all the clubs, and they were doing a lot of promotional stuff out in the halls and stuff like that. But they were the ones, my brother was good friends with them. They got me kind of jump-started. They were playing music all the time, and that's kind of where I got the vibe. And then I hooked up with a guy called Phil Grimm. Back in the day, they called him Flashy Phil Grimm. And we started our own production called TTM, Turntable Masters. And we did a lot of weddings and private parties. And when I was about 18, 19, I started getting into Club Flamingo, being a minor. But, Martin Boogeyman Luna, who was a resident DJ at that time at Club Flamingo, I was getting in and just kind of doing the guest spots for him while he would go to the bar and take a break with the ladies. So I was covering for him. And after that, I got married at about 21. A couple years after that, business started taking over, and I gave it up. I gave it up from about the age of 21, 22. up until I was about 41. So it was a very, very long time that I stopped playing. But like I said, Willie Rodriguez reached out to me, mentioned to me about the PB&J Mix Show. He goes, "Hey man, there's a bunch of old timers in their 40s mixing on the show. You got to check it out." And I don't know how I got it all together, but in a short period of time, I was able to get the music, get a controller, and get things jump started. And since then, in the past year and a half, I set up a SoundCloud account that has been doing, I think, pretty well for a guy that posts a mix up, once a month. And like I said, every other week, I may throw a bonus mix out there, but a good following. And strangely enough, a lot of people all around the world. I mean, it's strange, but I would say better than 60 to 70% of the people that follow me on SoundCloud aren't even locals.
That's awesome. Just like our show, most of my guys are globally out of here,
Yeah.
PBJ show, you mentioned that. Peter, so many of PBJ show used to be the hottest thing out there, man.
Yeah.
And I got to give him credit. That's where I got my first foot into being actually on the staircase.
Right.
And I split a half-hour session with one of my guys, Louis Quick Mix.
Right.
And that's how I first came about, and I did my mix, and that's when I met guys like Fuego and Curtis McLean, and Harry Dennis, and Jam and Jesse Velasco, and Guessman, rest in peace, who was one of our members. And off from that one show.
Right.
And, being a business guy, I branch out on that network, and I start exchanging numbers, and we start meeting. And next thing you know, I got a great structure, But the PBJ show, that's basically, they started off a lot of people.
Right.
Peter's given a lot of people a lot of
opportunities
and opportunities. Yeah. And if there's ever an internet show award, I think that, to me, I'd vote for Peter because of his reaching out.
I love the fact that he lets young guys that are just getting jump started get an opportunity. Even me, after not mixing for so many years, he gave me an opportunity to come on the show and play.
I want to do the same. Right now I haven't because I'm trying to build a structure.
Correct.
It's worthless that I get young guys on here if I don't have a name for myself yet.
No, correct.
So until I have a name, what's the purpose of coming out on a show that's not known?
Right.
And I think we do quite well.
No, I think you do, man. I'm really proud of what you guys have set up.
Thank you. Most of it is all passion and love for the music, and people like yourself that come on here that love the music.
Yeah.
Other than that, what type of advice would you give some of these young, new, upcoming DJs?
Honestly, even for me, use what you feel most comfortable with. What you feel is your element. There are guys that can probably touch 1200s, right? Vinyl. And that's their master. That's what they love to play. And, they could use a controller and hate it to death. And I think that's true of a lot of people. And then there's those that can get on anything and play it like it's the same thing. So it's really a question of what you feel comfortable with. But I really think what makes a great DJ, man, is someone that loves music. You got to have a passion, because I know there are a lot of guys out there that call themselves DJs and they mix music, but you could just tell that they're just simply trying to make money from the business or just slapping mixes together. Really, it's just about really loving it, having a great passion for it.
There's a lot more to being a DJ, and one of them is, the main thing is reading a crowd, man.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to play for yourself, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Get used to having an empty dance floor, because all the time what we like isn't what the crowd likes.
No, absolutely.
And we got to be forced to play that Gundam style, but whatever gets them
listen, no, you're right. You're right about that.
Tell the fans, tell the audience where they can actually. First off, do you have any residencies? Let's get that out the way.
No.
Okay.
No. Like I told you, that the mixing for me, it's just leisure.
So can you let the fans know where they can hear more of Geraldo Kickin Roman, of your music, your mixes and whatnot? Because I know you've got a couple out there already.
Right. Well, you can catch me on SoundCloud under Geraldo Kickin Roman. And the one thing that I've started out recently, and I've actually have committed to on a regular basis, a couple of internet shows. There's the Session Worldwide, which host all my mixes Friday night at 9 p.m. That's every Friday night. And then now starting on the 27th, this coming Friday, Hollywood Dance Radio is going to host me every second and fourth Friday at 8 p.m. So they've reached out to me, and I've had actually a number of internet companies, internet radios that have actually asked me to commit to them. But the thing is that they want to keep my mixes exclusive, and you know, if I'm not getting paid for it, which I really don't care for the money, the thing is more time. I got to have the time to generate these mixes, and sadly I don't. So these two, both the Session Worldwide and Hollywood Dance Radio, have made the commitment to play whatever I put out there on SoundCloud. So, you know, starting the end of this month, the 27th, that'll be every second and fourth Friday at 8 p.m. with them, and then the Session Worldwide at 9 p.m.
There you have it. There you have it, people. Geraldo Kickin Roman on the Music Workshop.
Peace.
Global Music DJs. Shout outs.
Man, I could shout out to a bunch of guys, but I've mentioned a few of them in the interview. And just really to Richard Lewis, who has been a great help to me. Chris Richards, DJ Master Saeed Yevis, who's really, really huge on SoundCloud. He's really been very supportive to me and has really helped me and has really helped grow my followers just to listen to the stuff I've been putting out there. So to those guys and to you for giving me the opportunity tonight, and just really to the people that are listening out there. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, it's a blessing and a pleasure to have you, Geraldo.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it, bro.
That was Geraldo Kickin Roman. We're about to kick it off right now with Laura B.
There we go.
So Ray Martinez, kick it away, my brother. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Music Workshop is getting in preparation here. We're setting up Laura B for a killer set here. Problem is, Ray Martinez did something with the decks when he was mixing, and he burned one of the. He was such on fire that he burned out one of the discs. So we're just doing a quick replacement here. B Junkie's our technician. With the little, he's got little fingers, and it's hard to get the screw out of the little socket with the Minnie Mouse screwdrivers he's got. But we got this.